Hello everybody, my name is Worobones and welcome to the first episode of my Diablo IV playthrough. This is a series capturing my first time playing through the game, all of which was streamed over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Worobones. I wanted to use this series to highlight moments of the streams while also taking the opportunity to try uploading something a little different on YouTube. I originally started playing the game on its first night of release, so I'll do my best to highlight everything notable that has happened thus far. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Alright. It's time. We get to pick our first class. We got the option of the Barbarian, Necromancer, Sorcerer, Rogue, and Druid. I didn't watch really any other perspectives of gameplay. The only one I've played on the beta was Druid. And I watched a video yesterday or the day before that just to kind of compare all the classes, how they look and which would be more fun. I think they all look fun and I'll play them all eventually. I think for a first go around I'm gonna go with Druid though. Bald head and you know, we'll do that. We'll do a bald head. Right after selecting the Druid, we were given the opportunity to customize the appearance of our character. And coming from Diablo 3, I thought it was pretty neat how much we could change in these settings. I know that isn't saying much because Diablo 3 just had the options of body types, but in Diablo 4 we could select different hairstyles, facial features, eye color, and we had a nice selection of different body paints and tattoos we could apply. During this time I was able to create what my chat would consider an exact replica of my real appearance. I'll do that one. I'm not going to do a hardcore one. I might do a hardcore character in the future, but for my first go around I'm just going to play it normally. Worobones. What do most people do? World Tier 2? Bug it.
Sanctuary was never meant for humankind. It was forged as a refuge from the war between the high heavens and the burning hells. Instead, it became a new battleground in this eternal conflict. Secretive group called the Haradrim has kept mortals safe.
Yeah, I wonder if it's like
this once powerful order is a husk of what it was. And Sanctuary's ancient creators have returned to claim the hearts of humankind. This is the story of their downfall.
Look at me. I'm just looking at my bald head. That horse is struggling. Shut the fuck up. That's so weird. Man, my eyebrows are bushy, dude. Lore accurate. I'm. That's also accurate. That's accurate. Ruh-roh. It's got dark. And now it's light again, but I'm freezing to death. They couldn't have given me a hat. It's chilly up there. Monka? Alright. Here we go. Alright, so we got our potions. We can dash. We also set up a party with one of my Twitch moderators, R34Infinity, who is playing a rogue named Lalanu. I will mention they are primarily communicating through in-game chat and not through voice, so you will not hear them for the time being. But once we were set up, our journey began. Oh, hello! Alright, let's continue. This game does look really good, dude. I'm excited. While we followed the paths ahead and made our way to our current objective, we had the opportunity to get a basic feel for both combat and controls, as well as take in the features of the user interface. As you can see, we have two globes parallel to each other. The left globe is our character's health pool, which is pretty self-explanatory, and the right pool is our resource, which in Druid's case is called Spirit. But I'll talk more about that later. There is also a 6-button action bar in between these globes. Each of the slots on this action bar will eventually become a skill that could be unlocked to do a variety of different actions. These actions can enable you to do damage, crowd control enemies, as well as skills to heal through or quickly evade incoming attacks. This game has a lot of different mechanics that are introduced as time goes on, and I will try my best to explain them as they become relevant to our playthrough. We continued with the campaign, reaching the small village of Nevesk, where we heard some commotion coming from one of the buildings.
Another abandoned town. Demons everywhere. Fangs in the dark. Ah! He bit me!
What the fuck?
Careful! He's a wild one.
What's going on here?
What's it to you?
Oh, he just does it.
Oswin, hush! I'm sorry, Wanderer. You've come at a difficult time. This madman just stumbled into town and started causing trouble.
Demons spilling from the ruins. Kill us all! Kill us all! Ruins? What is he talking about?
Even a holy man like him was driven mad by whatever he saw. Gotta protect yourself out there.
Oh, then they sell weapons too, if like. It isn't safe here.
Could you protect us from whatever is out there? We have nowhere else to turn.
The evil stirring in those ruins is an affront against nature. I will make things right.
Druid things.
Oh, thank you.
Ding. Oh, we got a skill point. How do we... Oh, it's A. As you can see, once we talked to this NPC and completed our first quest, we received enough experience to level up. This rewarded us with a skill point, which we can allocate into our class's skill tree. This basically allows us to create a roadmap for how our character will play, and what type of build they will use. In my head, I had already envisioned trying a build that revolved around the werebear skills for Druid, namely Pulverize. But for the time being, I put a point into Stormstrike, which generates Spirit for the class, chains to enemies when I attack, and provides me with a little bit of a damage reduction bonus. Once we allocated our skill points, me and Infinity made our way to Icehowl Ruins, where we would investigate the rumors of evil we heard in the village. Ooh, a weapon? I almost said a weapon, holy shit. We just killed that deer! Ding. Upon reaching level 3, I added another skill point to Enhance Stormstrike, which gives Stormstrike a chance to immobilize enemies on hit. We then step foot into the ruins and begin the first dungeon of the game. Dungeons can contain a variety of different dangers as well as rewards. In this dungeon, we start out finding a few skeletons like we encountered outside, but as we progress further, the enemies get scarier. Oh, he's immobilized. So I think what my storm strikes do is they have a chance to immobilize when I hit them. And I think while they're immobilized, they it's a defensive buff? Oh, I thought it was an offensive buff. Hold on. Okay, I just get damage reduction passively, but this has a chance to immobilize. Oh, there's something else that's like, it's vulnerable, is what it is. Alright, so to kind of highlight what I'm talking about in the stream clip, if I were to put another point into improving my Storm Strike, I would be able to pick between two choice nodes. Either my Storm Strike chains to more enemies, or I apply a vulnerability debuff to them. Vulnerability essentially is a damage amplifier to enemies affected by it, allowing my skills to do more damage for a short period of time. And I'm not going to complain about getting extra damage. Jumping ahead a little bit, you see I hit level 4, allowing me to unlock my first core skill, Pulverize, which allows me to shapeshift into a werebear and slam the ground around me to damage enemies. This will be a large majority of the damage I will be outputting in this build. We've also encountered our first elite enemy. These are tankier, more difficult versions of enemies we'll find within the world. They spawn with a random affix, or sometimes multiple affixes, that give them additional mechanics in combat. In this case, this elite was a waller, meaning it spawns rock walls surrounding and potentially trapping players. I'm a bear. Oh wait, this guy, he's bad. He raises them. I think it was that one. It was either that guy or there's another version like him.
Low on spirit.
Now that we have unlocked Pulverize, I figure it's a good time to explain Druid's resource, Spirit. So in order to cast our core skills such as Pulverize, you need the required amount of Spirit. In order to generate Spirit at this point, you need to attack enemies with your basic skills, so in my case that's Storm Strike. So basically I need to use Storm Strike as a filler skill to generate Spirit. Then I use that Spirit to cast Pulverize, and then it's rinse and repeat. Do the same thing until the enemies die. Just after reaching level 5, we made our approach toward what seemed like the boss of the dungeon. I took this moment to double check my inventory, as I had been looting items off the ground, but hadn't really equipped anything by this point. There wasn't anything super notable I looted, it was mostly just common items which were white rarity, and magic items which were blues. I equipped whatever gave me the highest item power, and we moved forward. That was on me. Man, shit's just kind of raining health pots right now. Based on health bar? Oh, like enemy health bar? Boom, dude. And there we go. Our first boss has been defeated. Zaval, or however you want to pronounce his name, wasn't too hard to deal with, just dodging their cleave attacks and killing the ads he spawned. But this fight did show off a new boss mechanic. If you look at the boss's health bar, you'll notice these little spikes above. Once you damage the boss enough past these spikes, he'll drop health potions for you and your teammates. Given health potions are a limited carry capacity, this can come in handy if you start running out of potions mid-fight. Alrighty, well with the progress we made so far, I think I'm gonna end the video here for now. I appreciate everyone for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like as well as leave any comments down below. Let me know what you thought. You can also follow me over on Twitch if you want to catch me live. Link is in the description, twitch.tv/Worobones. I had a lot of fun with this video, and I can't wait to get the next episode out to you all very soon. Until next time, have a good day.